Okay, folks, a little while back this lady from WOW Channel 6 came over to interview me about hanging on to old stuff. So I dug my original computer that I built back in 1974 and 1975, took a year and a half, out from behind my pile of junk over on the south wall of the garage. This is the case for the computer that a good friend of mine, Mr. A.E. Bud Nielsen Jr., built for me. And you can see that the case made out of wood, very, very nice, flashy case. They don't hardly make them like that no more. And I thought, I wonder if this thing will run. So, just for grins, I plugged her in, hit the power switch, and what do you know? Look at that. That old son of a gun hadn't been up in about 20 years, and she just fired right off. I'm telling you now, that is solid construction. Yes, sirree. This is an Intel 8008. It's called the Mark 8. And I did take the scalp power supply out of a terminal, cathode ray terminal that was used back in the old days. So I didn't really build that, I just modified it a bit. I built that entry panel and did it out of perf board and some miscellaneous switches I had laying around. And over here, this is the main guts. There's the front display and entry panel with the LEDs, 4 rows of 8 LEDs each. That was your input and output. And here's a homemade keyboard. Interesting thing about the keyboard was I'd have to store the little boot program to run the keyboard in by hand. I did that with the panel over here, the console I guess you'd call it. Store in the little stub program to allow me to run the keyboard. Then I would key in the machine language, of course, the programs that I wrote and hand assembled. And then I'd leave the computer on forever, because otherwise I wouldn't lose the memory because it has static memory, but I'd lose the CPU registers when I shut her down, so I'd have to go through that entry process again. There you can see her. It's comprised of 6 different boards. All of these boards today, by the way, are pretty much in one of those little CPU ICs that you plug into a bigger CPU board, a motherboard. So there's been a lot of advancement since I built this little sucker. You can see the soldering technique used there on all the plugs. The buses are all hand soldered. It's got 1K of memory, 1024 bytes. That's what it is. You guys with 16 gigabytes appreciate that. I'm not talking gigabytes, not even megabytes, not even kilobytes. Well, I guess I am 1 kilobyte. 1024 bytes. That's right here on this third board in. That's the memory. It's got 8 rows wide and 4 rows deep. So there's 256 bytes per row, and there's 4 of them, which gives you 512, 768, 1024. That's what she is, folks. That's it. That's the Mark 8 microcomputer. Used to run Morse code in my shack with that. Probably the first Morse code computer keyer ever built. Yes, sirree, I should have tooted my own horn back then. Maybe I'd have mounted to something. What do you think about that, Mom? Okay, well, anyway, there you have it. Can't believe it's still running. I just can't believe she took right off. You can see the lights lit there. As I enter things in there, the lights will switch to different displays. I mean, that is cool. Whoops, I guess I was off a little bit there. Yep, that's a top-notch deal. I had a lot of fun building that and playing with it for several years. So I got my 1978, I built an H8 all-in-one computer from Heathkit. H89, I guess it was. I skipped the H8. And I was in big time, man. Yes, sirree. All right. There you have it. Little Richard's Mark 8 microcomputer, we called them in those days. All right.